Born Malcolm Little in 1925, Malcolm would tread a troubled track. Tragically losing his parents at a young age, Malcolm became entangled in street hustling and crime, eventually leading to his incarceration. It was during his time in prison that he immersed himself in reading and diligently memorizing the dictionary. In 1952, upon joining the Nation of Islam, Malcolm adopted the name Malcom X. Martin Luther King Jr. had emerged as a prominent voice for the civil rights movement, while Malcolm X offered a contrasting approach to addressing race relations. Dr. King advocated for peaceful demonstrations, believing in the power of nonviolent resistance, whereas Malcolm X argued for change through radical self-defense and reciprocity. Just a year before Malcolm's death, his perspectives underwent a profound transformation as he grew disenchanted with the leadership of the Nation of Islam. Some members of the Nation of Islam perceived Malcolm's departure as threatening, especially as he openly began to denounce the organization. Gradually, Malcolm initiated a dialogue with King, inching closer towards collaboration. However, any potential reconciliation was tragically cut short by Malcolm X's assassination. February 21, 1965, 3 gunmen rushed the stage and fired at least 21 shots at Malcolm X. Amid the chaos, Malcolm's 4 children and pregnant wife were present, witnessing the terrifying ordeal. Malcolm was pronounced dead shortly after the attack. The enduring legacy of Malcolm X continues to inspire and provoke discussions about racial justice, activism, and the complexities of American society. As a toddler, Thomas Sowell was orphaned and subsequently placed with distant relatives. By the age of 17, he had dropped out of school and was living on the streets of Harlem. Drafted into the Marines during the Korean War, Thomas learned invaluable lessons in discipline and self-control. Utilizing the GI Bill, Thomas attended college. This began his intellectual journey as a committed Marxist. However, upon studying history and witnessing the failures of Marxism, he ultimately abandoned those beliefs, citing, "There's nobody out there that has all the knowledge required to take over making other people's decisions for them. Marxism claims to redistribute wealth, but it actually redistributes poverty." He warned results matter more than good intentions. Systems that don't get beyond stage 1 thinking often have disastrous results. For example, racial discrimination cannot be used as a blanket explanation for disparities in employment, education, and income. Chinese in Malaysia, Jews in Eastern Europe. These groups illustrate economic advancement despite facing bias and discrimination. This reasoning undermines the collectivist and leftist narrative often promoted by mainstream media, which is probably why you never heard of him.
Yes, just look at what Pearl's got, honey.
crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger honored us for the manner in which they lived their lives. We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them this morning, as they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God.